of the world, welcome back to another FiddleHed fiddle lesson. We're now going to do a lesson on playing chords. And we're going to learn how to play chords on the tune Farewell to Whiskey. Okay, so I'm just going to start by showing you all the chords you're going to need for this tune. And then we're going to work on little bits. And then I'm just going to use a play-along track that I've created and just have that run in the background and play it a little bit. With you can really get a look at the fingers and see how it works, all right? And so let's get started. The tune is in G major, so you can play probably the easiest chord possible for your G chord, open G and D. Here's the G chord. Give you a better view of my left hand. For now, it's just open, so if you're not good at double stops yet, you may want to just hold off on this video and just practice the open string chords. Alright, so there's your G. Okay, the next one we're going to need is A minor. I'm going to play A minor by putting first on G and D at the same time. Alright, that's hard for a lot of people. If you're a beginner and you really just can't make that sound good, there's an easier way to do it. You can play first on D and open A. Alright, so you could sub that out if you're really struggling with first on G and D. I'm going to stick to that one because I think it's more musical. It just kind of keep the chords from jumping from different strings. Anyhow, the next chord you're going to need is E minor, and that's first. We're going to do that first on D and second finger on G. Alright, and there's an easier way to do that too. You could do first on D and open G. That will work just as well, alright? Moving on, we're going to need a C chord, and C chord is also first on D and open G. Alright, and that's kind of why I like to do the E minor this way, because then it differentiates it from the C. So, if you're wondering why is that a C chord, why is that an E minor, why are they the same, why is that, and I have a video on that and more videos just dedicated to how to do chords. I'm just going to reviewing all the chords right now. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time with it, but I'll put links to those other videos below in the comments field, okay? And so let's see. I think that covers everything. We still have a D major, and to do D major we have first on G and open D. That's going to cover everything we need. So the beginning of the tune is da na 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 na. And by the way, if you don't know the tune Farewell to Whiskey, I'll put a link to how to learn that, to how to play that below. But I think it's best for you, if you haven't learned that tune, you should pause here and go learn the tune and then come back to learn the chords. I just think that's a better way to do it. Alrighty, so we're going to just do the chords at the beginning of Farewell to Whiskey. So the tune is, the first part is going to be G, G. Do 2 hoedowns on G, or that's 1 whole bar for 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. So that's the G chord. It might even be a good idea for you to just, if you can, if you're not opposed to this idea, sing and play, sing the melody while you play those chords. This is, I think, a good idea if you're into it. Let's do it together right now. Da, na, 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 na. Here it is again. Do, 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 do. Alright, And then we're going to play our A minor chord and do the do, do, do. Now with the hoedown rhythm. Do, do, do. If you can't sing and play, yeah, don't worry about it. I just want you to, maybe you just need to focus on the chords. That's fine, do that. So here's the first quarter of the chords to Farewell to Whiskey. Okay, now that may be hard, so I suggest you stay with it, you practice it. Let's loop that together. Okay, the second quarter is going to go G to E minor. Remember, E minor is this, so it'll sound like this. I'm going to sing the melody with it now. Do, 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 do. Here's again. Do, do, do. Okay, so the whole first half of the A part chords is this. Do, 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 do. Okay, and now I'm gonna do the third quarter chords, which are C. They move faster. C, G, A minor, D. Back to G, A minor, D. Alright, here's that again. And the melody is Alright, now I'm going to do the fourth quarter chords. It's going to go G, D, and then G. And there'll be 2 beats only on the first G and the D. So it'll be like D, back to G. Alright, so if any of that is unclear, just pause the video and practice the chords. You may need to practice the transitions from each too, like C to G you may need to practice. G to A minor we did a lot, A minor to D. Whatever you need work on, try to be your own teacher and notice that. And now I'm just going to cycle, I'm just going to run the whole A part once with these chords. Alrighty, so here we go. Hopefully you can hear the melody. Here we go. A minor, G, E minor, C, G, A minor, D. All right. Hopefully that's starting to make sense. We're going to do more of that with the play along in a minute. Here are the chords to the first part, first quarter of the B part. It's G for 4 beats, then A minor for 2 beats, and D for 2 beats. So it'll be A minor to D minor, D major. Here's that again. G to A minor. D. Second quarter chords are G major for 4 beats, C for 2 beats, and G for 2 more beats. So it'll be like. And the melody will sound like. Third quarter is going to go C for 2 beats, G for 2 beats, A minor for 2 beats, D for 2 beats. C, G, A minor, D. I'm going to sing the melody for you. Do, 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 do. I should have said this earlier, but if doing the hoedown and these chords is hard right now, you can just do long bows. Like the same thing would be like. Alright, I always just try to find a way to make it work. And then it's the same chord, the fourth chord is the same as the A for the chords. G, D, and then G. Da, G, D. Alright. Here we go, get ready. Starting on G. 1, 2, 3, 4. A minor, D, G, C, G, C, G, A minor, G, D. Alright, and that's pretty much it. I'm now just going to have us roll through the tune. We're going to do 2 A's, 2 B's with the chords, and just try to play along. And you can use this video as practice for chords. And there's a lot of chords in this, so if you get this, some of the other tunes may be easier to pick up. All right? So let me just set our place, and then we'll get ready and do this. Here we go. Back to the beginning of the A part. G major, A minor, So lastly, I'll say a nice thing you can do if you feel pretty confident with the chords, you can slide into them. A little subtle slide. Sounds really nice. And then also all the progressions, I'm going to try to remember to put them in the comments field below. And that's about it. Glad you made it to the end of this. I hope it was useful. Let me know. Let me know what you want to learn. I'll try to give it to you. Okay, so long.
Thanks for watching the video. Love you.
Excellent.